Hey everybody, it's Jay here with RC in Nature. How you doing? So I just wanted to do a little bit of a tidbit on running in the snow. Snow running your RCs. It is true. It's harder on everything. But, you know, being with Traxxas, which is generally what I do run in the snow, they are waterproof, and all your electrical components are safe. The thing is the rust, I guess, would be the main thing. For instance, you know, your screws get rusty. It doesn't look super hot, but every spring I sort of just go through and pull them all out and just sort of wipe them down and take some sandpaper and just sort of sand them down and get them looking like they did. The alternative, of course, is going with stainless steel. I've never bothered to try to get stainless steel for all my vehicles. It's not something that I won't do in the future. It's just not something I've ever done before. But yeah, you know, running in the snow, you shouldn't be deterred just because there are some extra maintenance involved. I've been doing it for years and my trucks always continue to run. The other thing is the myth about what happens when you get your tires wet, and should you plug the water plugs. I've heard a lot of guys say that if you don't plug your water plugs and you swamp your tires, they're trash, they're useless, they're no longer any good. That could not be further from the truth. I personally, these are all swamped. I had them out yesterday in wet snow with puddles and what have you. It was pretty warm out and there was a lot of snow, so they're pretty swamped. But what I have found is that all you got to do, it's foam, right? There's plugs in there. So rather than plug them, which I'm not saying is a bad idea, but I just take them and hold them over the sink and squeeze them out. Let them dry for a few days and they're good to go. I mean, sure, you swamp your tires and you just leave it on the shelf. Yeah, eventually that's going to be a problem. But I mean, that comment of, oh, once you swamp your tires, they're garbage, that's just, I'm too lazy to do anything about it. Because I'll strap my head cam on here and I'll show you exactly what you do about it. And it takes 5 minutes. So, you know, don't worry about if you swamp your tires. They're foam. They have air holes in them. And the reason I don't like plugging my holes is because I like to let that air in and out, but also water gets in and out of there. So the reason that I don't plug them is because I like to leave them open and just squeeze the water out after. Because once you squeeze all the water out, the foam is fine. It just dries up and you're good to go again. And I've done this like 15 times. So it's not like I'm just trying this for the first time. I've been doing this for years and I've never had an issue. It's true, if you swamp your tires and you go and take your truck out the next day, it's going to be off balance, they're going to be flipping. And one time I was like, what the heck is wrong with my Stampede? And it's because all the water is settling at the bottom of the foam and it's flipping and flopping. And yeah, that's really hard on the truck. So what you got to do is get the water out of there. Okay, so here we have swamp tires. Now these ones aren't too bad, but you can see there's water coming out of them. All you do is squeeze that shit out of there. And you'll get enough of that out of there that the rest can just dry up. You just kind of grip them then really squeeze them. And that is all you need. Give them a quick rinse. Clean them off. You see, you can squeeze that foam. And I mean, I'm not saying that covering the hole isn't just as good of an idea, but I've been doing this. You can hear it. That's pretty much no more waterlog in there, and that foam will dry out. And I'm not saying that, you know, covering the air holes or the drain holes isn't a good idea. It's just not something that I bother doing. I just do this, and this works just fine. So just keep in mind that if you do swamp your tires, it's an easy fix to get them back to dry and working fine.